Look, I get it. There's a werewolf on there. Oh my god, Matilda's having the baby. This is chaos. Hi, this is Cass from Rosie Cass Plays, and welcome back to another episode of my Shipwrecked Survival Challenge. We're starting with dice rolls again. I feel like what happens is I play up until the point where I can't play in the morning, getting them ready, and then I'm like, oh, it's an hour until midday, and I don't want to risk it, because when I'm talking to you guys, I get distracted, and I don't want to have to kill a sim. This is a Sims video. Yes, if this is the very first video you've clicked on of mine, you wouldn't necessarily think that, but here we are. So we get a +2. So that is an 8 so far. Wow. 11. We had an 11 last time, didn't we? That's right. A survival talent. 4,000 aspiration points. We gave it to Sebastian last time. We gave him the heat proof and ice proof from memory. All right. We are back in the game. As you can see, Matilda is in her second trimester. So we're going to have another little baby on the island soon. That'll put us at 7, assuming she's not pregnant with twins. I was kind of hoping Sebastian and Jillian might actually produce an offspring of some kind. It's actually something we're going to have to think about, because while MC Command Center can increase your Sims cap, I've heard horror stories about sort of the wild glitching out you can get. So we are going to have to think about how we want to do that. I have got in the rules that, and this was in the original Island Challenge rules as well, you can split your Sims across lots. My thought would be then we do one dice roll for one day at one lot. So any negative implications, for example, would apply to that lot, like a negative lot trade or whatever. And then the other at the other lot. The purchases would have to be done from here, because this is where the little shrine to Via is. That's actually what this is meant to be. It's meant to actually be like a sea altar. I don't know if I ever made that super clear, but it is. I don't know how we'd split that up. I feel like Joshua is a little bit concerned, especially because he has racked with guilt as this trait that he spawned with, right? He's a little bit concerned. Oh, he's going to go feral and kill someone. The flip side of that is I actually really want to play with a werewolf. I haven't done it yet. So a few things to tell you guys. We actually dug up a kava bowl in the sand. So my whole the gods love us thing from the last part was even more true than I thought. Malakai is stuck on the first level of beach life because he wants to earn gold on a kava party. So I was actually thinking we should throw a kava party tonight. We'll have a little kava party celebration. Can I get you, sir? Yeah, use that bonsai bud. I'm not emotionally attached to them. Oh, she's angry because she's pregnant. I'm like, why is she hot-headed? Jillian is off doing her daily cleansing ritual. He was feeling super stressed, but he's calming down. But I'm actually thinking he's going to meditate. I'm wondering if it will help him. I mean, it would help him. I don't know if the game mechanics support him being calmer. So yes, we got a carve bowl and we got another building. Remember at the end of the last part, I said I was just going to have them because we were very close. I think we were like 5 or 6 shells away. I had them get another room. I put the original toilet and the one we made a copy. This will become eventually a bathroom with like sink and stuff. This space, I actually want to put a bed in here because currently we do not have a bed for Joshua. He actually, with my little Miss Sam mod, I'm pretty sure he can actually make a single bed, which is awesome. How much? Oh, hang on, wait, can he make a sink? Is that sink off the grid? Because that's the Granite Falls one. I think it is actually an off the grid sink. I'm just not 100% sure. So she's coming back. I think I'm going to have her maybe do a little flirtsy flirt with Sebastian. Oh, I forgot to add I'm like, there are butterflies. Yeah, I forgot to add the traits. Now, I'm wondering if Via, because Jillian's been doing the heavy lifting as far as island cleaning goes. So I'm wondering if Via would no, wrong one. Via would give her a pat on the head, you know? Savant, really, I should be getting all of my Sims this because the end goal is to get certain skills to certain levels. Great kisser. I mean, Via, what are you saying? Fertile would be an interesting one if I ended up moving Sebastian and Jillian to the second lot, so they'd have their kids on a second lot. The issue I have with that, this is the single biggest issue I have with moving Sims out, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, is they need something to live in. They need access to kitchens and stuff. And it's taken me a lot to get to the point when we have a semi-functioning kitchen. We don't have a stove yet, but almost there. So if I moved Sebastian and Jillian and any kids they have to a second lot, which would make sense from a household size point of view, because then they could have loads of redheaded babies. I then need to fund all of those buildings for them as well, and there'd only be 2 Sims looking for shells. It'd be like starting over. Another option is tents. Whichever sim I'm playing, the second household I'm playing, because it'd probably be the one where usually the Admiral's wreckage is, we say that is the second household lot. We move whichever sims into that lot, but then we get a tent, and we actually, because you can put a tent in the world wherever you want, you can just place it from your inventory. We put the tents on this island on the outside, and we actually, on the day we're playing that household, we actually are still on this lot. The thing is, I wouldn't be able to control the other sims. So that was one thought I had. From a expanding the number of children on the island point of view, it makes sense to do it with Sebastian and Jillian. From who'd be the most willing to live in a tent, a little bit removed from everybody, it makes sense to do it with Joshua, because I think he's probably quite nervous that he's about to flip out and kill everybody. Let's see. Getting back to what I was talking about. Seldom sleepy? Maybe we'll do that. She just doesn't feel like she needs to sleep like she used to. Via's like, hey, you're doing good work. You're more awake more often to do the good work, you know? I think she's maybe going to have that awkward conversation. Hey, like, so that thing that happened, you know, what are we kind of, you know, that conversation. Maybe she'll actually ask to be boyfriend. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you need a bath. Didn't I tell your mum to give you a bath? This shower's been glitching pretty badly. It's actually really annoying. All right. So they've confirmed that they are a couple. All right. We do want to have our kava party tonight, actually. Oh, he's thinking about the moon. What phase of the moon are we actually in? Has the moon come up yet? Looks like around about half moon. I actually think he's gonna want to like go for a jog to calm down. Maybe let's have a mindful walk. He's still struggling to kind of come to terms with his current situation. Like, I'm excited for him to change. He would not be excited. So he's trying to calm himself down. Guys, that's not a chair, actually. That's someone's bed. So, all right, he's organizing his party. I think he's trying to increase morale. Can you make the kava? Just focus. I changed my rock pile, by the way. It's a moon now. It's not a love heart anymore. We've moved on from love. We're into phases of the moon now. I feel like every Sims YouTube channel at the moment is probably into phases of the moon right now. Now, I don't know if he's actually glowing. I like to imagine he's not. It's a sign he can feel it. Maybe he can see it. Like, you know how you see, stereotypically see red. What did I just see? Ask for blessing to marry. There's a thought I hadn't had before. Oh, she's gone to bed. Everyone needs to have more. They don't have alcohol, they have kava. We actually should get some kava root. Like, it would make more sense. I wonder if I can do what I did with the coconut. I actually bought a seed packet in quotation marks and actually just gave him a coconut. Because you can get kava in other parts of Sulani, but you don't seem to be able to get it here. This may not count because she's the one doing it and she's not the host. She's like, 2 new families. That's super cute. Make a group meal. I can do other things that don't involve kava. Oh my god, quick. I've tried this aspiration. Dude, come on. I moved it. Resume that fruit salad right now. Maybe she can tell jokes. She's trying to be supportive. Oh, look at these two. I think that's their way of telling everybody they're together, you know. Have Sims eating at the same time. Please, this is the last thing I need. Come on. Go, grab a serving. I think this will get it done. And then this aspiration, this rod that has been on my back. Yay, gold kava party. All right, I don't care anymore. You can do what you want, people. We have toilets. Please use them. Do not pee yourself. It's fine. All right, this party is a barn burner. Everyone's had their kava and now they are going to bed. The game gave us a reward for having a successful kava party, which was effectively 5 shells. So I will pop that in Matilda's inventory. That's 5 shells to put towards a tent or something, I guess. All right, it's the next morning. This is actually my second attempt to record this part of the day. Thank goodness I hit save after the previous day in game, because for some reason Joshua glitched out and it decided he was one of my neighbors. So he had the little neighbor tag underneath his name and I couldn't click on him and I couldn't get him to go in the house and it was a whole thing. So I'm doing this day again. It's fine. One thing I actually had started doing, and I don't know if it's a bit cheeky, I realized rather than digging for shells, the more efficient way for us to get treasures and sort of accelerate our gameplay is to buy a treasure tool and then dive for treasure. But I feel like I should probably do something because obviously they're like $1,200, but we have unlimited household funds. So what I was thinking, I'm going to have Malakai make a couple of things that could be treasure tools. And we'll say that what he crafted is a couple of treasure tools. Now, for reasons, last time he was the first one to wake up, but this time Jillian is. It's very strange. The bats happened exactly the same as last time. That's interesting. What he's actually saying is, hey, look, I'm feeling the need to kind of get out today and like look around. So I was thinking, you know how you normally do your cleaning errand? Can I do that for you? And she's like, sure, I guess so. Do you want me to come with you? I'll show you the usual spots where things wash up. And he's like, no, I'll do it on my own. The reason he's doing that is he's starting to feel like his grip is slipping a little. So fingers crossed he doesn't glitch out, because it was actually while he was like doing the Jillian rounds that he completely glitched out. I'm going to do my dice roll now before I forget. And I mean, it's like 9:30, but you know, these things can get away from you. All right, here we are. Once again, Kano does not love us as much as yesterday. So that's 7 + 2 = 9. I can do basic addition, you guys. A new skill object is washed ashore. You won't believe what mysterious and odd objects can reach the island. Amazing. So it's got to be a stove, right? Any object that doesn't require electricity. So it has to be an off-the-grid item, because those use other means. Food quality 6. I mean, it gives cooking. I decided to have Malakai craft 2 more knife blocks to be the diving tool. Let's put the knife block right next to the werewolf. Don't think I can change the shape of this because it was a crafted item. Obviously, if I did this in here and replaced it, I could do a corner block. We've already established that I can substitute out things that aren't quite right. So I'm going to do that. There we go. We have a stove. Wonder what we can make now. Forager's stew. Is that vegetarian? I read simmer like me simmer, not like simmer cooking simmer. I was like, a low simmer? What? A thick hearty stew made from forage, vegetables, fruits, herbs, and weeds. A low simmer extracts nutrients out of any plant you can grow or find. Must supply 2 or more harvestables. It doesn't explicitly say it's vegetarian. I mean, it should be, but because it doesn't say it, I'm a little bit worried about how our furry over here is going to be able to deal with that. So what I did say last time, which I realized I forgot to tell you guys, was my plan is to fast play through a lot of today, have them work on chores, and at the point where either Joshua freaks out or Matilda has her baby, we'll touch back in with you guys then. Oh, buddy, you're super hungry. So I'm basically, no, Sebastian, come back. Where are you? Once he's made these 2 knife blocks, I'm going to have a couple of them go diving for treasure, and we'll see how that goes. It's going to be way more efficient. Obviously, the toddler is still going to be collecting seashells, because that's what happens when you play in the sand. Resume it. Do it. Do it! So weirdly, I had the same glitch with Joshua again, and it happened in the same way. There was someone fishing, and I destroyed the sim like I normally do, and it made him a neighbor. I ended up having to move him out into another lot and then actually cheat to add him back in, and now I can control him again. I also figured out how to turn the fury effect off, but I'm having a bit of an issue with the cooking now, so my game is very glitchy. I'm gonna have to go through and do like a little CC audit, I think, of anything affecting cooking. But yeah, I click on here and I say cook off the grid. I'm gonna try something different. We're gonna do a family-sized tomato soup. I don't know how we don't have tomatoes, but don't question it, it's fine. But he pulled out the ingredients and then just put them on counter and wouldn't engage. I've actually tried changing the stove. You'll see it's a different stove. Yeah, see what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to try and have a look through my mods real quick, because I might have the Kids Can Cook mod still installed, which could be affecting it. He's very close. In fact, I think he has. What have I become? Everything feels so much harder as a werewolf. Will I ever adjust to this beastly life? Oh, buddy. I feel sad for him. Oh, Malakai's finished the 2 knife blocks. So I'm going to put 1 in Sebastian's inventory, and maybe actually not Sebastian. Maybe Joshua. Just because I'm trying to have Sebastian be less engaged with the whole water thing. So those knife blocks can represent this treasure tool. So that way these guys can come out here and free dive for treasure. Oh, he's not level 3 fitness. I'm gonna have him go for a swim. Wet dog smell, that's just what you want. All right, he's fitness level 3, which is exciting, and has a trash pile in his inventory. But we've reached this moment in time, I guess. So it says, Joshua is losing his grip on humanity and will soon give in to the beast. Make sure to keep Joshua a safe distance away from anyone. You wouldn't want anything bad to happen, right? Now he's still swimming around. Why don't you come and free dive for treasure now? And then he's going to have to come back and do a savage poo. Cool, all right. You could do a savage poo, I guess. Oh, by the way, poor Matilda peed herself. I'm so curious to see what's going to happen. He's so close. That being said, it's almost at the point where I kind of want to stop recording for the evening. So I'm like, well, what do I do? Maybe this is going to be the solution to keeping my Sims alive when the werewolf freaks out, is if it happens in the middle of the night and no one's awake. Poor Joshua. Sitting here on his own. It is a vegetarian meal, by the way. Everything I've made is vegetarian since he got so mad before. Full moon imminent from impending full moon. Wait, it's not full moon yet, is it? It's close. It's gibbous. Waxing gibbous. But no, he's going to lose his mind before the full moon, surely. They've all figured out he's struggling with something, but I don't think any of them know what. I'm going to have him, he's like, I'm going to sleep through it. I'll feel better in the morning. He won't feel better in the morning. I think we all know this. She's feeling sad because she's scared she's not going to be a good mum. Oh my God. No. It's going to happen. What are you doing? Oh, pre-parental panicking. I mean, that is a legitimate use of your time. You're going to have another baby. I'm very excited. Oh no. She's asleep. He's awake. I actually just told him to craft another bed because I thought I'd give Sebastian a better bed. Oh no. I'm like, oh no, but I'm like, quick, get a thumbnail. I'm worried for Malakai because he's up. I've never seen this before. Like, I've seen it in... They look so goofy. I actually wish they'd done a better job of making the werewolves look savage. Sebastian! I'm Malakai. No. Go, go, go. Go in here. I'm actually going to lock the doors. Buddy, where are you going? Malakai. Hey! You're wrecking my bed. Stop it. I'm actually going to lock this now that he's in there. Lock door for everyone. Of course, Matilda's in labour, so he wants to snarl at Malakai, but he can't. Don't destroy everything. No. Please don't. I'm actually going to have him wake up as well. Don't you dare. Hey. So he's hearing the howling. I'm going to have him come out, and at the point where he gets the scared moodler, which I expect will happen pretty quickly, he's going to run back in and probably do the same thing as Malakai, actually. Oh, he's gone to go repair the sink. Buddy, now's not the time. Come in here. Look, I get it. There's a werewolf on the... Oh my God, Matilda's having the baby. This is chaos. Okay. Lock door for everyone. Now, ideally, we would actually be locking Joshua in a room rather than all of the other Sims. But these guys didn't know this was going to happen. So Matilda's in labour. I'm going to get him to get up. They're probably shouting through the wall at each other. She's screaming. Can you imagine how stressful this would be? Like, it's all a bit goofy because it's The Sims and she's had a girl and I'm talking over the top of it. But it's all a bit goofy because it's The Sims. But how scary would this be? The guy that you thought was a nice guy, a little bit like standoffish, and he kept taking himself away from everyone. It's clearly him. He's in the same clothes and he's running around and he's a freaking werewolf. Can you imagine? And then in the middle of that, she goes into labor. This is like something out of a movie, but it's The Sims, so it's not quite that cool. Now, she has had a baby girl. Thank you for the name suggestions. I think we all agreed Tilda was a little bit strange, but Seashell suggested Tilly, which I thought was adorable. So we're going to go with Tilly. Obviously, there are a lot of great ocean-themed names, but I like Kai and Tilly being named after their parents. Okay, so she's having her baby. The werewolf is doing whatever he's doing. I don't really even want to know. I'm not going to look. I'm just waiting. All right, here we go. Look, he's getting lots of XP, so that's good. Welcome to the world, Tilly. The toddler's freaking out too. Poor little Kai. He's angry because he's hungry. I don't have any food. Do I have anything I can give him? Oh, I put all the food in the fridge. I'm going to have them actually. I'm not willing to just drag the food in. I'm actually going to unlock this for Malakai, and he's going to go in here. So hopefully this goes okay. It's morning. I usually have stopped recording by now. This is going to be such a long video. My table! What are you doing? I like that they've reused the cat scratch effect, actually. I think that's a good way to have efficiencies. Okay, looks like he's calming down a bit. All right, where are you? We're going to grab that salad from the fridge. And then we're going to run back in here. So he's grabbed some food because his toddler's starving. These guys are slow dancing, which is heckin' adorable. Speaking of rampaging, the toddler's going a little wild. Let's put that on the ground because he was getting hungry. I don't want my toddler to get taken away. Oh, Joshua. What happened? Where am I from a first-time transformation? Where did I run off to? I have so many questions. Is this what being a werewolf is like? Joshua is now a werewolf runt. So I'm getting this because I made him in Cass, and that was his first in-game transformation, I guess. I don't know. My story is he's already had a change, but big bad wolf, the inner demon within is unleashed. Not only will this sim gain additional fury while angry, oh no, he's hot-headed, but will also now need to fight other sims in order to keep the aggression down. If this wolf asks to come inside, best to say not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Oh no. What do these lines mean? Does anyone know? If you know what those little, like, blue lines mean? Because I feel like that should mean that if you got this, you could purchase this straight away. Somber howl. Being a werewolf is hard, and sometimes Joshua's just got to speak his truth. He'll be able to release a somber howl from time to time to calm down and reduce his fury. With some added mental fortitude, a large dollop of willpower, and a few breathing exercises, Joshua can now attempt to regain control after losing it and entering a rampage. If successful, he will stop rampaging. So I'm going to say somber howl because it lets him reduce his rage. His original thing was that he feels bad. He's torn. He's got a like Jekyll and Hyde thing going on here, like the Hulk, I guess. So he feels bad when he's calm, but in the moment when he lets the wolf out, this feeling angry from being hot-headed combined with this is basically worst case scenario stuff. Oh, did that not save? I did click that, right? Did he have 2 ability points? If he's got 2, the will to resist. Anyway, that's fine. I'm actually going to wrap this part up here. We've obviously got some consequences now. We've got a lot of repairs to do. I think it's actually the full moon tonight, so presumably we're going to have to do this all over again tonight. I was thinking I need a room I can lock him in that doesn't have anything in it. But of course, in this challenge, I can't just build a, 4x4, 2x2 square and like call it the Joshua jail. I can't do that. Probably the best place to lock him in would be one of the toilets because the damage he can do is quite minimal there. It's like 40 shells, so we're quite a long way away. At the moment, we've got 3 treasures they got from diving and digging. 23. So we're halfway there. This is so much fun. I was so excited. The Sims needs more chaos. I love it. I'm going to wrap this one up here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.